aeropuerto puede ser un negocio y por lo tanto tiene que haber consideraciones financieras involucradas, eso es claro. Pero también es clarísimo que es mucho más que un negocio, con impactos sociales, económicos en el sentido más amplio que las finanzas y sobre todo medioambientales, que son impactos potencialmente graves. ¿Estamos de verdad los ciudadanos no expertos en posición de tomar decisiones así?
En la serie Simbiosis MX, consulta sobre el aeropuerto. ¿Sabemos lo necesario? Viernes, 21 horas.
Clasificación B. Este programa puede contener escenas de violencia, adicciones, sexualidad o lenguaje no apto para audiencias menores a 12 años de edad.
Are you a doctor?
Yes.
He's an actor.
Oh, an actor? We're very popular with actors. Have I seen you in anything?
Let's see. I did Hamlet a while back, didn't I, Liz? And then we did the Sandpiper, and
He's joking. He was in Luther and Nobody Loves an Albatross and a lot of television plays and commercials.
Well, that's where the money is, isn't it? The commercials.
and the artistic thrills too. Yeah.
Seven?
Here you go. Originally, the smallest apartment was a 9. They've been broken up into 4, 5s, and 6s. Now, 7E is a 4. Originally, the back part of a 10. It has the original dining room for its living room, another bedroom for the bedroom, and 2 servants' rooms thrown together for a dining room or a second bedroom. Do you have children?
We plan to.
We must oil that gate, Diego. This way, please. The previous tenant, Mrs. Gardenia, passed away just a few days ago, so nothing has been moved yet. Her son asked me to say that some of the furniture can be picked up practically for the asking.
Did she die in the apartment? Not that it makes anything.
No. In a hospital. She'd been in a coma for weeks. After you, please.
Thank you.
She was very old and passed away without ever waking. Grateful to go that way myself when the time comes. Oh, no, not in the apartment, no. She was chipper right to the end. Been one of the first women lawyers in New York State.
Did a little gardening on the side, too.
She was quite a woman. Oh, closet? Oh, plenty of closets. Oh, nice view of the park. Oh, very nice view. Now, this room, for instance, it would make a lovely nursery.
Yes, yellow and white wallpaper would brighten it tremendously.
What are all these things here?
Herbs, mostly.
A nice large bathroom.
Mint, basil.
No marijuana?
Come on.
Master's bedroom.
Oh, yes.
Here we are, back in the hallway again.
Oh, yes.
There.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Fireplace works, of course.
Right.
Oh, it's a wonderful apartment. I love
See
it.
what she's trying to do? She's trying to get you to lower the rents.
Yes. Well, we'd raise it if we were allowed. Apartments with this kind of charm. Why, that's odd. There's a closet behind that secretary. I'm sure there is.
Yeah. Oh, I think you're right.
She moved it. It used to be there.
Give me a hand, will you?
I see now why she went into a coma.
She couldn't have lifted it by herself. She was 89.
Should we open it? Maybe her son should.
I'm authorized to show the apartment.
Well, she locked in, got out.
Or perhaps she didn't need 5 closets.
But why would she cover up her vacuum cleaner and her towels?
I don't suppose we'll ever know. Maybe she was becoming senile after all. Is there anything else?
Yes, please. What about the laundry facilities? It's bigger than the other one.
Yeah, it's more expensive, too, you know?
It's better located.
Yeah, well, God knows I could walk to all the theaters from here.
Oh, Guy, let's take it, please. That living room could be... Oh, please, let's take it.
Okay, darling, we get out of the other lease, okay.
I was tempted to write the management that you were drug addicts and litterbugs. Instead, I decided to lie and tell them you were wonderful tenants.
Ah, you're great, Hutch.
Wish I could talk you out of it, though.
He's pulling your leg, honey.
Geez, I'm not.
Now that looks great. That is.
Are you aware that the Bramford had rather an unpleasant reputation around the turn of the century? It's where the Trench sisters conducted their little dietary experiments. And Keith Kennedy held his parties. Adrian Mercado lived there, too. So did Pearl A.
Who were the Trench sisters?
The Trench sisters were 2 proper Victorian ladies. They cooked and ate several young children, including a niece.
Oh, lovely.
Adrian Mercato practiced witchcraft. He made quite a splash in the 90s by announcing that he'd conjured up the living devil. Apparently people believed him, so they attacked and nearly killed him in the lobby of the Bramford.
You're joking.
Later, the Keith Kennedy business began, and by the 20s, the house was half empty.
I knew about Keith Kennedy. I didn't know that Mercado lived there.
And those sisters.
World War II filled the house up again.
Terrific.
The house?
The lamb.
They called it Black Bramford.
But Hutch, awful things happen in every apartment house.
This house has a high incidence of unpleasant happenings. In '59, a dead infant was found, wrapped in newspaper in the basement.
You really roused my appetite.
Have some more wine.